crazy growth of email lists, and I understand that, but what I like is I want to get quality leads who are interested in what I'm talking about, that I can build a relationship with, and I believe that you get very, very good quality leads on Facebook, and if you know what you're doing, you can get them, I think, for a really value price. So I just want to give you some figures there, because although you may be able to show me results that are stronger than that, I want to show you what can be achieved here, and in getting nice targeted subscribers, rather than just a whole lot of quantity over quality. So I hope that's landing for you. So let's talk a little bit more. I've already said by using that system, the advantage of it is you get the lead, so you get the prospect's email address, and you also get the like. So then you've got two places to keep connecting. We all know that email open rates are always, always a struggle. They're getting harder and harder. The spam filters are getting more and more tough, and email open rates are definitely not what they used to be. So despite the fact that you may be posting on Facebook and that post doesn't go to every single one of your fans, the advantage is you've got the opportunity that when the post is liked, or when somebody does take an action on Facebook, their average of 130 friends will see that action. So there's a viral opportunity on Facebook that you don't get from email communications. And I think you can get more cut through now on Facebook than you can with email open rates when done the right way. But just to be sure, you want to have the two places, because you want to own the race course and not just the horse. So you want to make sure that you have an email list that you can keep continuing to communicate with if anything ever did happen with Facebook. I can't imagine that it would, but just in case, you want to make sure you have an email list that's a solid foundation for your business. So let's talk about providing value and making offers to ensure that you deliver a return on investment. So if you are going to spend some money on Facebook ads, you want to make sure that you do get a return on that investment. Now, it depends on what sort of length you're looking to make a return, and depending on what value and offers you provide. But you want to make sure that you are providing value and making offers in order to make sure that people do register and give you their email address and hopefully buy from you. Selling directly on Facebook isn't generally as successful. So sending traffic straight to a sales page can be less successful than sending them to something where there's value, discount, a webinar, for example. Something that's free first for them to get a taste of you and your brand works much better on Facebook than sending them straight to a sales page. This is different if you do have like a very cheap entry-level, say, ebook, say for a $7 report. As long as you've got a really compelling benefit for that $7 report, then you can get success with Facebook ads using a sub sort of $25 price point. That can work well, but just be prepared to know most people, most users on Facebook will be looking to get to know you first. So that's what I mentioned about, you can sell your leads a $7 ebook, and you can be more than making a return on your investment. So think about the lifetime value of these leads. So, don't think about, okay, well, that lead's cost me $1 and maybe I haven't got a return straight away. Think about the fact that you can keep nurturing those leads and they can keep buying from you again and again and again. So let's look at our, one of the best parts, which is the supreme targeting options on Facebook. And this is where Facebook really comes into its own, because you can target you can zero in your targeting on your prospects and make sure that you've got the right type of people seeing your ads. You might remember before when I showed you the examples of some Facebook ads on my page that were highly targeted to how I like to live and the types of things I'm interested in, either be it for work or in my leisure time. And that's the kind of opportunity you want to focus in. So you don't want to set up a Facebook ad and only target by countries and just put in some countries and age, and maybe you target all females, or females and males in the United States aged 18 to 35. That's not going to get you good results on Facebook. What is going to get you good results is looking at things like going a bit deeper with your demographics and targeting via relationships. So you can target whether they're single in a relationship, whether they're college educated, and also even via by their employer. And you put that in this ads manager in the back end of Facebook. So you go into Facebook and you go and create your ad, and you'll come to these targeting sections. And this is where you come down to precise interests. So you'll see there, there's in this line here, there's precise interests. Now I could put in pages like this. So if I want people who are interested in Facebook, I'm going to put in some Facebook pages where I know my customers are going to be. People like Mari Smith, people like Amy Porterfield, people who may be interested in something like Gary Vaynerchuk's book, for example, maybe Seth Godin's book or Tim Ferriss' The 4-Hour Workweek. They're likely to be online marketers or entrepreneurs interested in Facebook marketing. So I can put those in just by starting to type, and as long as Facebook have it listed, it'll come up into one of these little boxes here. So not every single Facebook page is targetable on Facebook via Facebook ads, but you need to do a little bit of research onto where your customers are most likely to be and use this section to really laser in on your targeting. And you're going to get much, much better results than just being really broadly focused. That's not to say that some offers you need to use broad categories, because sometimes you do. These are a little bit better than what they used to be. I always used to say don't use the broad categories, because it was just more a way that Facebook were trying to make it easier for you to advertise. It wasn't necessarily going to make your advertising more effective. I think they've definitely sharpened this area up, and it's worth revisiting and at least testing. You will find that I'll talk about testing in Facebook ads a lot, because you do need to test to understand where your sweet spot is, see what's landing, what's not. And one of the reasons why is that we want to get as many clicks as possible on your Facebook ads. Now, you might say, but I'm paying every time someone clicks on the ad. Yes, you are. But the more clicks you get, the more Facebook rewards you with cheaper clicks. So you're getting the value out of Facebook. And that's called increasing your CTR, or your click-through rate. So in order to do that, I want to make sure that I'm using this targeting area very, very wisely. So one of the things that I do quite like on the broad category targeting might be you could click on this family status, and it will give you parents of certain ages of children. That can work very well, particularly if you have a product that's targeted at parents of children of a certain age. You can just try that out, tightly targeted, maybe even via state in the US, and then see how that runs for you. I'm going to show you their ideal kind of audience size to target, so that you're not going too broad and you're not going too targeted, that you're not getting any clicks. One of the other advantages of Facebook ads is that if you start building your Facebook page, you can start connecting, you can start targeting people who are connected to your page. Either they already like your page, so you can have a message for your current customers on Facebook, or exclude your current customers so you can grow your likes and you're not wasting impressions on people who already like your page, or clicks on people who already like your page. But more than that, you can use the advanced connection targeting, which is this bit here, to target your friends of fans. Now, this is a very powerful tool here, because, you know, it's sort of birds of a feather flock together, and you'll find that most people's friends on Facebook, as long as you're keeping some of the demographic targeting the same, i.e. you use the same age and perhaps a couple of precise interests, In general, most people's friends are going to be like them. So if you've got already got somebody who likes your page, it's likely that as long as you target their friends within a certain parameter, as I said, age or location, it's likely that they're going to be interested in your message too. And the beauty is Facebook will show that their friend likes you already in the ad. So there's like inbuilt recommendations, which I'll show you some examples of that too. So as I said before, get granular with your targeting. You don't have to go by state when you first start off, but definitely go via country. So you'll see here, you can just select country. Don't dump all your countries in for one ad, because you want to see which countries are going to work well for you. Generally, English-speaking countries, you know, are a good place to start. The United States, United Kingdom, Australia, New Zealand, those kind of countries. I mean, it's definitely United States, United Kingdom and Australia are your best places to start, but they're also the more expensive. So, you know, play around with countries as long as it's relevant to your offer. You really need to come from a standpoint of where your customers are most likely to be before you know, just blanket your message everywhere. Your message or your product or service may not be relevant everywhere, so just keep that in mind. The power, as I said, is in precise targeting. Now, how are you going to find out what pages to put here? Research your audience online, and particularly start with Facebook. Go onto your page if you already have likers. Go onto their personal profiles and look at the type of pages they're already liking, because that's going to give you a really good example of some of the pages